attempt at a return. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Going to run it. It's gone. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Let's take a moment and think Missouri State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Cobra.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing on the first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
On 3rd down, he drops the ball. Snagged in the air. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
On the
A
set.
little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long.
Timber. Ready, go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the line. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. At the 20. And he just getting 7 for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. When that receiver got 3, chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. If you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far.
Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Young. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw. It's Frost. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it on the play. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown saving tackle. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
That's a big missed opportunity there, and sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted, number 19. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the gun and run it back. You have to understand what I'm mentioning to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got his hand downfield. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the second.
Okay,
This
ready?
offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Finds the back of the option again. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
325.
Gives it on the option. Able to score over 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running back.
And they'll stop it after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Shotgun snap on third down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest plays in this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I'm a quarterback, and I see zone, and I see my guy curl up real quick. I got the ball. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous.
Touchdown,
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, that passing game run. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Defense wants to bring the heat. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Black 24. Black 24. Hornet. Arrow.
Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here.
In blue.
On the move. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got it. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Great job of execution of the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Grant. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
29 Philly. Logger. Timber.
Dropping back, it's Frost. Got it in the middle of Zimmerman. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He fires to the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through the offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Terrier. Logger.
Looking downfield on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth, feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to...
And it's picked off for the third time today. Don't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Okay,
back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy.
Just 2 minutes to go. And they knock him down at the 31.
Gotta love edge rushers. These guys are breeze. They are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield, once they're right in. They're so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
Just couldn't stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Gonna try and get it himself. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out of the field, because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive. He does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got to defend against a mobile quarterback, and I think you saw a little bit right there in that nickel package.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't get it.
Well, short completion, setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Quarterback. Touchdown there! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my call.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Got it.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work.
Let's go.
They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown run. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Frost. That's caught. It's Graham. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's big situated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
They're dealing with a second and long. Moves. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Might be calling a hot route.
Gaucho. Gaucho.
He's looking to pass. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper.
Ready
And
up.
the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. One for the He's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, but be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to be good.
From the gun, then try the middle. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down. And you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat on hat to go get that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Bears. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. We might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Break.
Might be changing the route.
Down. Timber. Gorilla. Ready, go.
Looking downfield, it's Frost. Pocket breaking down. Got a man, it's Zimmerman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Jaguars want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He Rifles one deep down the middle. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Bring in the heat. Slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown, Missouri State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Frost. He's right downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out there, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it up 30. They just barely saved themselves from giving up a score on the final play. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
Terrier. Easy. Error. Longer.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown! They wanted to finish, and then they did on that possession. This is like a baseball pitch. This is just pounding strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. Listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes it a little bit of a difference. No one I'm up by more than a field goal. Obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Off play action. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that top hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Yeah, connection. The defense gets a 4th down stop.
That guy knows the analytics tell him to be aggressive and go for it. But in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Looking for a man. It's Frost. Quarterback extends the play. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Unleashes one. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So here comes the Missouri State offense.
325.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
After getting nothing back to open this drive with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 3.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game. You can shoot that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Got his man on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Got it.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field.
42 Spider. Go.
Yeah, out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know you took a loss on 1st down and trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. This is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They'll go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout. This offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I mean, how about it, guys, right? I mean, we're up here in the booth. We can't believe they decided to go for it on 4th down with the lead. We thought maybe, okay, he's just going to come up and try and draw him off sides and get a cheap one and get a cheap first down. But no, this coaching staff, they decided to go out and not just go for it, throw for the first down, and they get it. I guess that explains why they're down there on the sidelines and
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Okay,
And
ready?
he denied him on 2nd and goal.
Slap. Big ten.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
29 Bills.
Back to pass, it's Frost. He's taking the deep shot. Gets him inside the 20. He's still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up. Quarterback making checks. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Going for 6. And he throws another interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Bears! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Zimmerman. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Jackrabbit.
To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
This is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in the rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Ready, break.
So here comes the Bear offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans. Got room on the return. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That boy fast. Goodness gracious. When he pulls the ball down, he can go chew up yards so quick, just like a running back. Man, the speed is evident on that kid.
And you know, everybody likes to call him dual threat. I'd say just plain old